What is up, YouTube? Whew. It is a toasty one today. It's like 90 degrees out here right now. Anyways, I am back by my old community college. I did a video, I don't know, maybe like a couple months back, something like that, where I came fishing here, and I did pretty well. I remember I had a 17-inch largemouth bass, and I had a few others that day as well. So I thought, why not come back here again a few months later and give it another shot, see how we do. I came here kind of planning on doing some slop fishing with like a weedless frog or a weedless mouse, but interestingly enough, the vegetation doesn't actually look that matted here. So I don't know, I might have to change up my game plan a little bit here and see what the fish want. I'm gonna walk over to my first spot here and kind of look at, you know, things like water clarity, how much vegetation there is coming up off the bottom to kind of help me to select what lures I want to use. So yeah, we'll see. Stay tuned. Okay, so now that I've gotten closer to the water, it looks like there's some areas that are beginning to get pretty matted with weeds mixed with areas of open water. So I think what I'm going to do is in areas that tend to be a little bit more weedy, I think I'll be throwing around a surface lure. I may end up switching this to a weedless frog later on, we'll see. And in more open water, I think I'll be throwing around a Storm Wild Eye swim bait, just because I've seen a few bluegill swimming along the shore. So I'll throw around something that kind of resembles a bait fish. So I think we'll start off with that and see how we do. There we go. Ooh, that scared me. Got a prop bait on. Just working it along the surface there. Oh man, am I happy to see a fish. I have been out here for a very long time. That has been a brutal bite. Very skinny bass too, but I'm very glad to see a fish though. I couldn't really let him go any nicer than that. There's all kinds of weeds and stuff right in front of me here. Ooh. Wow, that guy did a full body leap for that thing. That is so crazy. I had a popper on earlier, nothing went for it. Then I had a scum frog on, nothing went for that. And then two casts in a row, after I switch over to a prop bait, I get a fish. There you go. That's better than the first one that we had. I'll take that. That's a little bit of a better bass. It'd be cool if we could top a 17-incher. That's what I had out of here last time. There we go. Just throwing around a little twister tail now. They stopped going after the prop bait. Oh, he got off. Tiny little largemouth. All right, guys. The fishing at the community college was a little bit slower than I had anticipated. It's another day, and I just pulled up to a different pond here. I'm probably going to be doing the exact same thing I did by the body of water that you guys just watched me fish, just to see if I can round out a video for you all. Probably just be throwing around a series of topwaters here and see what we can get into. If I don't get anything here, there's another body of water just down the road from here, so I might try that. Just kind of racing against the clock. I've only got about an hour and a half to fish here, so see how we do today. There we go. I just had one come up and totally miss it. Cast back out there and I get a fish. This has got to be the same one. I tell you, when you're fishing with topwaters, man, it doesn't really matter the size of the fish. It is just so much fun. And to be honest, a little bit of an adrenaline rush when they come up and just smack that lure. It is just so much fun. There you go. Right along the weed edge there. It's usually where they like to hang out. He's just a little guy. Yeah, he's just a baby. But still some topwater action. So the way to fish a topwater is after you make the initial cast, I like to let it sit there for a little bit until the ripples die down, because sometimes they actually come up and take it right as it hits the water. And then once the ripples begin to die down, it's usually just a matter of giving the rod tip a series of twitches and pauses. And as for the cadence, you can kind of just play around with it. If the fish are really aggressive, you actually barely have to even pause. You could just kind of twitch it along the surface. Other times, they might want you to fish it a little bit slower and more methodical with exaggerated pauses. So you kind of just got to play around with the cadence until you find what works best. Oh man, a lot of these little guys around here, man. That was like right as it hit the water. They're sitting right outside the weed beds here, just waiting for something to hit the surface and they can strike it. Another little guy. There we go. Starting to get a little bit dark out. Might be the last one of the evening. Another little largemouth. Still hitting on the prop bait. All right, guys, that's all she wrote. It is now nightfall, and I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes here, so I think we're gonna go ahead and call it quits for this video. Well, didn't really get into anything big in this video, that's for sure, but definitely got into a decent quantity of fish, and like I said, when they're hitting topwaters, man, it's actually a lot of fun. So I actually enjoyed myself in the making of this video, and I hope you guys also enjoyed watching this video too. If you did, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button below. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel, and I will catch you all on the next one. Take care, everyone.